Hi, I hope I can do this, holding this like this. I thought I'd just give another joke today. And if you want to look at my other jokes, look on YouTube at The One Cash Master. That's THE number one Cash Master. I don't know why I chose that, but I did. Okay. Um, One day, Henry went into his bishop and he says, "Bishop, I am just so depressed. No girls will go out with me. I just I just want somebody to be with it, and I'm just depressed." And the bishop told him, "Henry, you're just going to have to lose some weight." Well, Henry says, "I've tried that, and I just love food too much. I cannot lose weight." And Henry went out of the bishop's office more depressed than when he went in. And he Monday rolls around and Henry gets home from work and he gets him a big meal and he sits down at his easy chair and flipped on the TV, and just as the TV starts playing, a knock comes at the door. So he puts his big snack to the side, and he opens the door, and there's this real pretty brunette, and she says to him, "Henry, if you catch me, I'll marry you." Well, Henry swings the screen door open and starts running, and he runs just as fast as he can for a whole block. And then he just loses out of energy, and he just watches her disappear. And Tuesday rolls around, and he's still got half the snack from yesterday because he couldn't eat as much. So he gets out all ready, and before he sits down, he flips the TV on. Just as the TV comes on, a knock comes at the door. And he goes to the door, and there's this cute little redhead there. And wow, she's cute. And so she says to him, "Henry, if you catch me, I'll marry you." So he runs out, swings the screen open and starts running, and he runs just as hard as he can for a whole block. And then he just kind of sees her disappear in the distance, and he thinks, he heads home and he eats, and he doesn't even feel like eating his snack that day. Well, Wednesday rolls around, and he gets the snack he had for the last 2 days, sets it there, flips on the TV, and a knock comes at the door. So he walks over the door, and there's this gorgeous blonde, and he's in love right then. And she says to him, "Henry, if you catch me, I'll marry you." And he about breaks the screen door off going through the door, and he runs as hard as he can for a whole 2 blocks. And he is exhausted. He sits down on the curb panting, and he sees her disappear in the distance, and he thinks to himself, "I know, it's that bishop. That bishop is doing this to me. Well, I'll show him tomorrow I'm not going to run." Well, Wednesday rolls around, and he gets the snack that he's had for the last 3 days ready, and he flips on the TV, and a knock comes at the door. And Henry smiles to himself, and he says, "I'm not going to run." And he opens this door, and there's this big, heavy-set girl, about as out of shape as Henry is, and she says, "Henry, the bishop said if I catch you, I can marry you." That's strange how bishops can motivate people. But that's my joke for today. You have a good one, and do something good for somebody. Bye.